Hello people, so today we'll be solving LeetCode daily question that is 726 number of atoms, and in this we begin a string formula representing a chemical formula. The good old cube studios are back. Okay, and we have to return the count of each atom, and I hope everyone knows that what like a chemical formula is. Okay, so we have to with the atomic elements always starts with an uppercase, like standard helium, magnesium. This is about that, and it is represented by like the count of the atom. And one or more digits that represent the elements count may follow if the count is greater than one, and if the count is one, no digits will follow. I hope that everyone knows this. For example, H2O and H2O2 are possible, but H1O2 makes no sense because there is just one atom of hydrogen, so we can just represent it by its what do we say this? I forgot this chemical name. No, it's not chemical name. Abbreviations, let's say. I've forgotten chemistry. Okay, and the two formulas are concatenated together to produce another formula. For example, H2O2, hydrogen peroxide, helium 3, magnesium 4 is also a formula. And if a formula is placed in parentheses and a count optionally is also a formula. For example, H2O2 3, this means 6 items of hydrogen and 6 of O2. So like something like this, it is the answer H2O. Oh, sorry, H2 H6O6 as well, because 3 into 2, 3 into 2. Okay, and we have to return the count of all elements based on the sorted chemical formula. For example, if lexicographically, basically, let's say, followed by its count if the count is more than one. Okay, as I've already told you that H1O2 makes no sense, and we have to return it in this way. For example, we are having MgOH2, so it will be like H2 and then Mg and then O2. Okay, so yeah, so for this, as I guess everyone would have understand by now that this is a stack question again. So we'll be having a stack of map of string comma integer. Let's call it stack, that is equal to a new stack. Okay, and let's have iterator as well, and n, that is equal to length of the formula dot length. Okay, now what I'll be doing is that while I is less than n, firstly I'll be checking that if I am having a opening character, that if formula dot char at I is equal to opening bracket. Okay, in this case I'll be appending a new hash map to the stack, so stack dot push new hash map, and then I'll be incrementing my I plus plus. Else if I'll be having, if it's a closing bracket, so formula dot char at I is a closing bracket, there are chances that it is followed by a certain number of digits, so that is the count of like a whole as item. I am talking about this. So then I'll be having checking like what is the number of this. So let's have a variable. Firstly let's have a map of string comma integer, that is the hash map which is present on the top map. So let's call it map only, that is equal to stack dot pop. Okay, now I'll be incrementing my I. Now let's we'll be calculating like how many digits are present or what number is present after the closing parenthesis. So let's have a variable star that is equal to I, and my number, that is I'm considering that it's initially 1. Then while I is less than n, and my character dot is digit at formula dot char at I. So by then I'll be doing I plus plus. Then I'll be checking that if my I is greater than start, that means that I have find a number. So I'll be substringing that. So then my number will be equal to integer dot parse int, that is will be formula dot substring from start to I. Okay, and then what I'll be doing is I'll have to update it in the map as well, because I need to update it for these things now. Okay, so for that, for what I'll be doing is for string key in map dot key set. What I'll be doing is I'll be getting the firstly the value of that particular number. So and yeah, value that will be equal to map dot get it from key, and I'm having my number, so I have to multiply it as well. Let's keep it val only. Then what I'll be doing is I'll be doing a stack dot peak. I'll be updating the hash map as well. Dot put my key comma. Oh, let's not call it key. It's not sounding good. Let's call it chemical instead. And now I'll have to update this as well. Yeah, key set. And I'll be also doing a stack dot peak dot get or default for the chemical comma 0 plus my value into my current number. For example, if I am having a h elsewhere outside, I don't want to multiply that 2 with that. So when till the time I'll be here, I'll be having my count of h is 2, but I just have to maintain like a track of this h. So 1 plus 2 h, so my answer should be 3h and not 4h. I hope that you understand what I'm trying to say. Else, if this is not the case as well, yes, I'm at the right place. Then what I'll have to do is I'll be keeping like till I find the chemical. So like for example, He or a chemical which is having a three letters. I don't think so that there is a chemical. If there is, let me know in the comments. And let's have a I plus plus. Then again, while I is less than n, and character, as we know, it's followed by lowercase only. Character dot is lower case for formula dot char at I. What I'll be doing is I'll be doing a I plus plus. Then I'll be having the chemical. So let's call it chemical only. That will be equal to formula dot substring from start to I. Okay. Then I'll be updating my start to I, and then I'll be having my I need to check for the number of like atoms which it is followed by. For example, for K, if it should have been 400, I'll be moving my pointer to 400, or let's say I iterate it to 400. Okay. Then again, while I is less than n, and my character dot is digit for formula dot char at I. Okay, so by then I'll be doing I plus plus. Then I'll be having the number which is like the count of the atoms. So I'll be checking that if start is less than I, in this case I'll have to again parse the value, parse int formula dot substring. There's a faster way to do this as well. Like we can form the number while we are at this only. Like if I am having 400, so what I'll do 4 and then I'll move it to the next. So 0 into, oh no, I was thinking of something backwards. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I'll, if possible, I'll share the solution to that as well for what I'm thinking. So start comma I. Okay, then I'll be doing a stack dot peak dot put. I'll be putting the chemical comma stack dot peak dot get or default for the chemical comma 0, and I'll be adding it the number to that. Okay, now we have done the like finding the final hash map which will be having our answer. And now let's have a tree map, because just so that we don't have to sort, I'm just being lazy here. Integer, let's call it sorted chemicals, that is equal to a new tree map from the top of the stack. So stack dot pop. Okay, now let's have a string builder as well. Answer, that is equal to a new string builder. Okay, now what I'll be doing is I'll be traversing in the tree map that for string chemical in sorted chemicals dot key set. Okay, so what I'll be doing is firstly I have to append answer dot append name of the chemical. Then I'll be having the items. Let's say that is will be equal to sorted chemicals dot get chemical, and I'll be checking that if the number of atoms is greater than one, I'll have to append that as well. Answer dot append atoms. Okay, and at the end I have to return answer to string, and let's give it a run. Oh, long video. Okay, so oh, otherwise one. Now let's give it a run. Cannot find symbol format dot length is the parenthesis. Now let's give it a run again. Oh, okay, as expected. I guess while not the stack dot. Oh no, that's not required. Let's have a look again. Oh, I forgot to add it into the stack. Stack dot push a new empty hash map. Now let's give it a run. Yeah, and it's accepting. Let's submit it, and works perfectly fine. Okay, so this was it for today. Thank you for watching.